Hello once again, everybody. This is Rich with Hypercent Trading and the Grail Trading System. Today I want to show you the brand new indicator that we have called the Oracle Indicator. It's ready for release, and I know that you're going to really like it. Let me just briefly explain what it is. When you first place the Oracle Indicator on the chart, it's going to give you a daily trend, in other words, a trend for the day. For example, here in the Aussie dollar, and I'm actually showing the entire week this week. Every one of these is a day. So for example, starting right here and then all the way to the right, that was Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and Monday, and it's actually showing the previous Friday here as well. So for example, on Friday, because this is dark blue down here, our trend was up, okay, and the day before, our trend was up, and then the previous days before that, the trend was down. Okay, so every day you're going to get a trend. In addition to that, you're going to get the projected buy areas and projected sell areas on each one of these markets that you're following. So, for example, on Friday, the trend was up. This was our projected buy area. This is our projected sell area. They're very accurate. They provide very good trade setups for you that you can meticulously trade these markets with very, very little risk in them. I think this band that I'm looking at here is a 6-tick band, so it's a very small risk. So, for example, the simplest, straightforward way to trade this would be as the market comes up to the band, you're looking to be a seller going short. As it drops back through again, you're looking to cover and potentially, if you want, go long. So this would have been the covering trade down here, swinging to long, and then one more time here. Okay, back on the previous day on Thursday, again, even though the trend was up, you can trade both sides of these bands. That's the beauty of them. So as we moved up, we're looking to be a seller up here. As we moved down, we didn't quite get to the bottom, so you could have covered the short on the way down, but not deep enough to go long. I'll show other techniques for this a little bit later in this video. Over on Wednesday, our trend actually was down on Wednesday, looking to be a seller up here. And then as we drop down, normally if we get a bar that closes above the band, we'll look to flip it to long. What's equally important is when you break these levels, you can continue the trade or enter a new trade short. So even though we're looking for a short entry up here, when we came down here, normally we'd be looking to either cover or swing it to long on a close above here. We continued down, so you can either add to the short position here or initiate a new short. That dropped nicely all the way to the down side here, and then as we moved back up again, it's a swing to long, and we came back up to test the band, and then with a modicum of time remaining, we actually broke through it, and that could be a long on the breakout to the upside. So Wednesday was a very prolific day as far as trading was concerned. If we go back to Tuesday, again, our trend was down. Short entries here and here, coming down to cover, and then on Monday, short entries here, here, and then of course a breakout. So it's a nice, easy way to trade. It gives you some very significant buy and sell areas for the day, along with the daily trend. And the Oracle actually works on 50 different futures instruments that trade. Another nice feature of the Oracle indicator is that on the advanced version, it also comes with the Oracle Trader. And the Oracle Trader, although primarily designed to trade with the trend, can also take trades against the trend. I'm just demonstrating the trade setups on the Oracle Trader with the trend on the 6A. And again, this is fully automatic from the standpoint that it analyzes the market in real time and then produces the trade arrow signals in real time, and actually will enter the trade and manage the trade if that's what you want to do. So again, for example, our trend was up on Friday, and we were looking at a long entry here and a second long entry here. Okay, that's in addition to the other trade setups that I was talking about. This the automatic trading is in conjunction with and in addition to the normal way to trade. You're still looking at going short up here, still looking at going short up here. Okay, when we moved over to Thursday, we had an initial long entry here for a fairly nice scalp, and then another long entry down here for a nice run. You can see over on Wednesday, our trend was down, so it's looking at taking short trades. We had a beautiful short entry here. We had one here that really didn't work, but again, the stop is about 6 ticks. You know, not every trade is going to be 100%, but the good thing about this is the percentage is very high. And then you had a couple of more short entries here for some nice scalps. Going back to Tuesday, we had a couple of short entries up in here for a very nice gain. And then on Monday was a pretty compressed a day on Monday. Not a lot of movement, but still profitable from the standpoint of the entries. So again, that also demonstrates the Oracle trader that works in conjunction with the Oracle indicator very nicely. Let's take a look at a different market. This is the Russell contract, okay, and this is the Russell from Friday. So coming into the trading day on Friday, the daily trend was up. That's signified by the dark blue band. Okay, it had provided this as the projected buying area for the day, and this is the projected sell area for the day. And as you can see, we came down in here shortly, right on the pit open, came right down and actually hit this level to the tick. All right, now this is a level that was predetermined hours and hours in advance of it hitting. Actually, this was done the previous day. So when you were to open up your chart, if you were following the Russell, you would have known what the trend was for the day and known what the levels were for the day. So came to the tick, it rallied all the way up. This is the projected sell area. Okay, and as I indicated, even though the trend is up, good way to trade this is to go ahead and you take a short as we break down through it. And then the market ended up closing here on Friday. But again, you can see, I think, the utility of this. It's very straightforward, extremely accurate. It enables you to follow 5 or 6 or 7 different markets, and you cherry pick the entries with very, very tight stops. In this case, this band was actually only 6 ticks, which is $30 per contract on a risk. With slippage, it might be 35. But still, the reward to risk, you can see, is very, very large. Looking at an entry down here of around 1534, we rallied all the way up to 1551, and that's roughly 16 or 17 handles. So that's a tremendous gain. Again, this is the Russell, and this was from Friday. As I also indicated, there is the Oracle Trader, which automatically analyzes the market and will produce the trade signals and automatically enter and manage the trades if you wish to do that. I just want to show it on the Russell, starting here right just before the pit open. Again, our trend was up for the day, so we're looking at taking long trades only, although you can trade both sides. But the more conservative is just staying with the trend for the day. You had 2 nice entries down here. A little later on, as we moved back in, you had a nice entry here, a couple of nice longs here that moved up and hit the upper band that I mentioned. And then as we moved deeper throughout the day, we had some subsequent entries down here. Again, very nice from the standpoint of trading. So what it enables you to do is analyze these markets every day, knowing what the trend is for the day, knowing where your projected buy and sell areas are, and enables you basically to follow multiple markets and cherry pick the signals and your trades. For some of you who may trade some of the European markets, here's an example of the FGBL. That's the Bund, traded over on the German exchange. These are basically the last 5 days this week. On Monday, there was no trade set up, but you can see the trend for the entire week was down every day. Led to a beautiful short entry here. And as I indicated, you trade both sides of these. So as we came down through here, it was a short, and then flipping to a long, and then back to a short. On Thursday, there was no trade. We did not get to either side here. But then again, on Friday, it was a beautiful trade entry right down here at the bottom. You know, it really doesn't get very much better than this, and it went coast to coast all the way up to the projected sell area for the day. So again, as I indicated, this Oracle indicator works on over 50 futures markets of your choosing. It works on the equities, the currencies, the metals like gold, copper, silver. Works on the grains, works on the interest rates, and I'm sure I'm forgetting a few groups that some of you may remind me of if you attend the free workshops and the free rooms, which, by the way, an invitation is going to be going out this week, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. I had mentioned some of the other markets. Let me just show one more here. These are May soybeans, okay? And what I want to demonstrate is as follows. This is the entire week here for the May soybeans. Over on Monday, the projected daily trend was down. However, there was some news that came out on the beans, and they gapped open strongly, okay? And as I indicated, these are important levels, and you were getting a warning on Friday. I don't know if you can see this. It says compression leads to expansion. We were going to expect a pretty big breakout day, and we did, okay? But again, the way that you trade this is just as I mentioned, as we came down through here, you would have had an initial short trade if you wanted to take it here that really didn't materialize. This is a 4-tick band. Not much, just 4 ticks. And it instantly would have reversed and gone long here to finish up nicely on the day. Okay. On Tuesday, we didn't have much of a trade capability here on it. We had just an initial short for a scalp, a long, and then another long on the breakout. All right. On Wednesday, again, a trend was up. So our trend actually changed. Our projected trend for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, each one of these days was up. And in fact, the other nice thing about the Oracle indicator, for some of you who trade options, for some of you who position or swing trade, you can see that once we got our projected trend to the upside here, and the beans were right around 10, 11 and a quarter, they moved significantly higher. They moved about 30 cents. That's a $1,500 move over 4 days. So again, you can use this to also take longer term positions. But what I was trying to demonstrate here was, again, the trend was up. We had an initial short trade and then a beautiful long trade as we moved higher. Okay. On Thursday, we really didn't have anything. We were kind of range bound in here. We did come up and hit the projected sell area for the day, but there wasn't much time left. And then again, I want to show this on Friday. Again, the trend was up. We did have an initial sell-off short through the bottom of the band, and then a flip to long to finish up. So again, It will enable you to follow and trade the markets that you're most interested in, and it produces highly accurate not only trends but levels that you can buy and sell these markets on. Now, as I mentioned, we're going to make this available on a free trial, the Oracle Indicator on a free trial, 7-day free trial. All you have to do is come in and request that. Now, an email is going out later today to some of you that are on the list, and it'll have your invitation into the live markets rooms. It's going to be all 5 days this week, and with workshops all 5 days as well. But in the rare event that you don't get that or you're not on the list, if you go to our website, high%trading.com, click on the free trial, you can request a free trial, and we'll make sure that we get that out to you together with the room links for the room this week. Or you can also contact us by hitting the Contact Us tab, and you're able to do that as well. Okay, so again, we're so excited about this. We believe that this is going to make trading very, very easy for you, giving you extreme levels that you can trade up and down together with the trends. So again, thanks for watching. I hope to see everybody take advantage of this wonderful offer, and like to see everybody possible coming into the live markets analysis room together with the workshops, and we're going to show all of these indicators, not all the markets, of course, there's too many, but we're going to follow several markets live during the trading sessions, and then also in our workshops. So thanks for watching. I hope you're as excited about this new indicator as we are. I trade this every day, and I hope to see everybody this week. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye now.